Hi everybody, Gabby back again with yet another battle of the day. It's been a while since I've been here. I took a few days off to go to nationals, and I'm very excited to say that I'll be competing in the Pokemon World Championships this year. Had a little bit of a subpar Nats performance, but I can't really say that it was not expected. I went in with the mindset that I wanted to do the bare minimum to secure my invite, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm pretty happy. Plus, I was still using my regionals team, which, let's face it, that's kind of been out of the metagame for like maybe a month and a half now, so it's all good. Anyways, I am back again today here with the Kangaskhan team that we discussed in either our last vid or maybe a couple videos before that. I can't really remember. Against a fairly interesting, maybe, team. I think it was like 14.99 or something on BattleSpot. Yes, still struggling with keeping up, but you know, trying. With Bird, Salamence, Hydreigon, Charizard, Garchomp, almost said Gastrodon there, and Aegislash. Looking at this team, I would be very surprised if anything other than that Charizard was the Mega. I want to say that Salamence is probably going to be Scarfed, Hydreigon, Spect. This could be influenced, though, by one of my losses at Nationals, which was to a team that was basically all killer, no filler. And, yeah. Anyways, so forgive me since it's been a while since I've used this kind of team. I'm going to lead Double Genies to start. I don't see any sort of downside there. Let's see. You know, with three things that are weak to Fairy and with only one thing that can kind of deal with Fairy, I'm going to go ahead and bring Sylveon with me. And then to wrap things up, I think I'm just going to bring Kangaskhan. It can Sucker Punch that Aegislash. I'm going to try and be a little bit conservative with Landorus, so that way if he keeps Aegislash in the back, I could have that to basically take care of it. Honestly, the dream here would be that he leads Double Dragons, and then I switch Landorus out and then send in Sylveon to do Sylveon things. Oh boy! So we already know what I'm gonna do here. Forgive my excitement. I was really happy that I called that, because like in the back of my brain I was thinking, okay, maybe he'll have like Talonflame Charizard and Flare Blitz stuff or something. I don't even know. But no, this is great. This is really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and paralyze that Hydreigon so it's slower than my Sylveon that's coming in. And then just, you know, eat the Rock Slide on Thundurus. This is my bulky Thundurus, I believe, with the Citrus Berry, so I should be able to take 2 Rock Slides, possibly 3, depending on the damage rolls. But he protects, meaning I don't even have to take any damage this turn. Well, depending on who that Hydreigon targeted. Landorus wasn't really the threat here for him, so maybe he Draco'd into that Thundurus spot. Nope, instead he Dark Pulsed into the Sylveon, which does a whopping 20... No, that's more than 20. 30, 40. I can't math off the top of my head when I'm thinking like this. I can normally math though. Math is fun. Anyway, so now that Hydreigon's paralyzed, I don't know if 1 or 2 Hyper Voices is going to be enough to take it down. So instead, I'm actually just going to go for the Hyper Voice and then into the Swagger into that Hydreigon slot. He takes Hydreigon out and sends an Aegislash, which I'm pretty happy I just swaggered, so I'm not going to complain there. That being said, though, he will take not as much damage from, you know, the Hyper Voice as that Hydreigon would have, and I have to worry about Rock Slide flinch here. Let's see. It's gonna be good. Yes, alright, Sylveon does get the Hyper Voice off, and that Garchomp does not appear to be Focus Sash, meaning 1 dragon down, 1 to go. The big question is, what does he have in the back that isn't that Hydreigon? Aegislash has leftovers though, which is good. Life Orb Aegislash has been giving me some trouble recently, mostly because I don't really know how to prepare for it. He sends in Charizard, which is great. I can set up Thunder Wave here, and then I'm actually going to send in Kangaskhan here. I don't want to send in Landorus and take damage on the switch. I think Landorus is actually more valuable to me than Kangaskhan is, knowing that he has a paralyzed Hydreigon and hopefully soon a paralyzed Charizard as well. It's more important that I keep Sylveon alive and I switch in whatever's going to deal with Aegislash clean. Charizard is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve into Charizard Y. If it doesn't protect here, I'd expect a heat wave or maybe even an overheat. Again, which isn't that big of a deal since my primary concern here was actually paralyzing it. It does not protect, which is great. So I do get that paralysis, and he goes for the heat wave, which will connect. But again, my biggest priority here was paralyzing it, and he gets a crit on Kangaskhan. Thunderous hangs on with 2 HP. I am going to get Citrus back, but depending on what attack he used with Aegislash, probably Flash Cannon. I don't think Thunderous is going to be sticking around. Which just put me into a little bit of hot water. Crits are no fun, but maybe Swagger will save me? Yes! Okay, Swagger saves me here, allowing Thunderous to live another day, and allowing basically Charizard to eat a nice Rock Slide. Now this is kind of an interesting spot to be in. Thunderous could go for the Thunder, but, you know, accuracy is a problem. I would actually expect that Aegislash to try and protect. So instead, I'm going to go for the Rock Slide onto that Charizard, and I'm going to go for the Taunt onto Aegislash, so at least I know what it'll be doing next turn. Way more concerned about next turn than I am this turn with that Aegislash. Charizard is withdrawn. Looks like Hydreigon's going to come back in. Again, that's fine, not really too worried about that. More concerned about that Aegislash, which did not King Shield, but was taunted, dodges the Rock Slide, and may or may not snap out. Ah, there it is. And snaps out of its confusion for the KO. Oh, no, never mind. Goes for a Shadow Ball onto Landorus, which is not really the end of the world here, especially since now I know that he can't really protect. So instead, I'm going to do something a little bit, actually, I shouldn't do that. I need Landorus alive to kill that Charizard. Even though this is kind of, You know, I think that Sylveon could deal with, that Charizard if I had to. I'm going to go ahead and try and Thunder and Rock Slide. Hydreigon dodges the attack. Okay, that's fine. Aegislash will connect with Aegislash. Thunder. Oh, another miss. Are you kidding me? Oh god. Flash Cannon goes into that Landorus slot, so it's a really good thing that I did not send in Sylveon here. But now Hydreigon's going to get the KO onto my Thunderous, which means it's basically Sylveon versus the world at this point. All of those misses really hurt. Ugh. The good news is, though, is that Aegislash can't really switch out of Sword form, which means I could kind of carry it with Sylveon if I'm lucky. Yeah, I don't even know. That hurt. And I'm Specs, so I basically have to pick something and then just go with it. So we're gonna go with Hyper Voice, hope for the best. Aegislash actually outspeeds Sylveon, which is weird, but Sylveon does survive, but does get the special defense drop. I'm pretty sure I'm running a neutral speed Sylveon, so that's different. The good news here, though, is that Aegislash did die to that Hyper Voice, and Hydreigon did too. So it's gonna come down to probably a couple paralysis rolls on Charizard, and Heat Wave accuracy too. If I can get maybe 2 Hyper Voices off, I think I have this one. But because of that hacks earlier, it's kind of really put me into a bad position. Here goes the first Hyper Voice, and it looks like I'm actually going to need 3. Charizard's paralyzed. Alright, we got 1. And the Sunlight Fade's not really going to help me here, but would have been nice if Sylveon had more HP. Here comes Hyper Voice number 2. Come on, more paralysis, more paralysis. Yes! Oh man, and just like that, I take the win back. Just hacks for hacks. I am really happy about that. Probably more happy than I should be. Granted, you know, that rock slide that missed that Aegislash, I don't know if that would have actually KO'd it. When combined with the rock slide that I did get off. I forget what the exact damage was on that. It looked like it was about half once you took into account leftovers gave back some HP, but still, that was beautiful. So I'm just gonna stop on a good note today, because I'm feeling good about Worlds. I'm feeling good about that, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to get up into the 1600s eventually, so I can record some more higher level battles. I'm thinking like once we get up to maybe 1601. Yeah, but no, let's even say 1590. I was thinking about switching over to my regionals team a bit, so you guys can see how it works finally. Decided against doing like a formal team report just because I'm not really sure what I'd say. And I think that there's more value, for me at least, to see the team in action rather than to see someone just talk about, you know, oh, well, I picked this spread to do this, to do that. Also because I didn't actually make my spreads, so I wouldn't really be able to talk too much about how I made them. Eevee spreads, I picked the moves. Anyways, that was your battle of the day. Back into 1500s. Let's just keep this train on moving. If you liked what you saw, please tell your friends. Say hi. You know, I'm always open for constructive criticism on my battling or on these videos. You know, if you want to play me, I will be accepting best of 3 challengers again. I can't really say when I will be free to battle, but when I am free, I would love to have best of 3 challenges. So yeah, hit me up on Twitter, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.